question.
All right. Appreciate you guys coming out in this heat and humidity. Nice day. So far, camp has been great, especially for my group. They're taking a little bit different teaching, a little bit different coaching. The guys are doing a hell of a job competing in and out with each other and also with the man across for them. And so I can't be more prouder than the group I'm coaching right now here at Coastal Carolina, and I'm excited to be here.
Coach, did you get a sense when you got here and through the offseason that some of these guys that were coming back were a little heated about how last season ended in terms of the secondary, and have they used that a little bit as momentum going into this year in terms of just trying to play better and get to where they know they can play?
You know, when I first got here, I didn't watch last year because that's last year. And I tell the guys every day, I coach them, hey, every day's a new day. So I don't get involved in last year. I let the guys drive the new narrative. And so that was my speech to them when I first got here, is let's not worry about what happened last year. Different scheme, different system, different things happened last year. This year, this is what we're doing moving forward. And so they've done a great job of taking that mantra and taking what I call just one, taking one day at a time, one play at a time. They've done a great job of taking that and running with it as a group.
You've got so many newcomers in the defensive backfield. Do you think it actually helps you not having guys that were established in an older system, and you're now kind of integrating everybody into the new system, and it's new for everyone as opposed to just you?
Yes, it's not my first rodeo doing something like this, and so you learn as you progress through as coaches. I think the biggest thing is that I was new. I was new too, so learning them learning me. I tell my group all the time, I'm not into changing your personality, but I am into changing you as a player. So I thought we did a good job of feeling what we thought were needs in our room, leadership versus young guys, and then it's my job as a coach to cohese those guys all together and make them play together as one, and I think they've done a good job with that as a whole.
Do you think you have a set 4 guys that are determined as starters, or is it a bit of a fluid situation, and will that even continue into early season?
I think it's very fluid. I'm a big believer in your first 4 weeks of the season really define who you are as a football team. Unfortunately, as you guys know in this business and the sport, people get hurt. So we need everybody in the room. Just because you don't run out there as the first group at UCLA doesn't mean you're not going to be a huge contributor when we come and play the school in Boone or we play JEMU. So to me, I coach them all the same because I know I've been in this business long enough. We're going to need every gentleman in that room.
Where are you at from a health standpoint in terms of everybody? You got a pretty healthy roster right now in the backfield?
Yes, we do. And to me, that's huge, and it keeps it competitive. Unfortunately, we guys know as human natures, when you think you've arrived, you kind of pull the barometer down. So with everybody being healthy, there's healthy competition at every position in the secondary. And for me, that's huge because now I can keep my foot down and I don't have to worry about governing reps and making sure guys are healthy to get to the UCLA game. We're all healthy, we're all rolling, we're all ready to go.
Do you think you've identified, say, 4 guys that have stood out that you feel comfortable starting in the first game?
Not really. I'm not that guy. I'm more of a guy that the week of the UCLA, we're going to put the best 2 out there first. And then if something happens then, we're going to roll with the next best 2. I don't believe in doing that. That's just me. Because I think it sets a precedent in your room, and some people just quit working. And so I'm a big proponent of working all the way till we kick it off.
You're new on this team yourself. What is something that stuck out to you about your unit throughout the camp?
Just the maturity of the guys, not only off the field but on the field. I think that is something, and we talk about McDoom and Prochet and Jenkins, and just I can go on and name the guys. Just the maturity and how important football is to them. I've had the privilege of coaching in the National Football League, and there's some guys that play on Sunday that football's not important. They don't make it important. These guys have made it important. They bought in, and I think that is a huge testament to who they are and the coaching staff prior to us to bringing those gentlemen in here.
You talked about McDoom, his role as a specialist too in special teams. How much does that help him to playing corner as well?
It's vital. I always talk about our guys have a redeeming quality. What is your redeeming quality? What can you lean on when everything gets hard? His ability to run is exceptional. It's hard to find guys that can run like that and are tough like that. And you see it on special teams, and that translates into good football players. If you play good special teams, the chances are you're going to be a good football player is pretty high. That's my history with it. That's my correlation with it. And he's proved over the years here that he can do a great job on special teams. So in my opinion, he's earned the right to get the opportunity to play for us here at Coastal Carolina on defense.